Hi everyone, David Mitchell from Bayview Renovations, and it's the end of week 5 of our Wimborne Road project in Mount Eliza, and it's been a really big week. The boys have been on the concrete grinder for 2 to 3 days straight. There's been a lot done in relation to plastering, so let's get into it. So what we're looking at the moment is the family living area. And on top of this, in the past, there was a massive amount of floor leveling on it. As you can see, that's all the floor leveling agent there. So the boys had to jackhammer and grind up all of it around the floor, which has uncovered this Tasmanian oak floor underneath. And as you can see in a few different areas, it's definitely going to need some repair. It was like that in many areas. And so there's a few areas that we need to repair. We've discovered some areas that will still need replacing. So for instance, this little section here, there's a section of chipboard, so we'll have to replace that with some recycled timber. We don't quite know what this little section here was. Potentially it was stairs that went downstairs or something. We keep discovering things in this house as we go along, but really big job by the boys this week. You can see in here as well, this has all been ground down by a concrete grinder in preparation for the flooring to be done. We've uncovered some, tile trim in certain areas, and we've just, discovered so many different things. As I showed in the previous video, there's sections here. So we're actually going to lay new board all through this area here. And then in this area here, we'll just step down. There'll be a little step there into the hallway where new boards, well, it'll actually be recycled Tasmanian oak boards will be laid all through this hallway. So this was covered in self-leveling agent as well. You can see part of it here. I mean, massive amounts of it, 15 mil, in a lot of areas. It was a lot. So the guys have done a great job uncovering the floors, the original floors. So obviously that's going to be one of the focuses this week by our floor laying specialist, Pro Timber Floors, Pro Finished Timber Floors. They'll be looking at prepping the floor before the carcasses of the cabinetry, the joinery carcasses go in next Monday. We'll talk about that in a minute. The plasterers came through again this week. So that used to be the entrance, used to walk through to the entrance. So we've blocked that off. So the only way now into that wing of the house, there's 3 bedrooms, toilet, bathroom, laundry, is through these double cavity sliding doors. There used to be an entrance to a hallway there, and that's been plastered in as well. So just a little bit of plastering to do on this side of the hallway. We didn't quite get to that one there. But I think I mentioned in our previous video, bathrooms are all waterproofed, ready for tiling. So, extensive waterproofing done. Again, one of our custom shower bases. And obviously we've waterproofed the niche as well. The toilet was waterproofed, and as was the laundry. And obviously the plasterers have come through and they've sanded everything back in here. This external corner was all plastered and sanded, and I'm pretty sure all of this here has been sanded as well in preparation for painting. So up here, this is a big part of what was done. Now you can see, if we look here, in previous videos and so forth, you would have seen that we reframed this section here. That's a little study nook there now. This is where we brought the wall out 400 mil. That's where the fridge is going to sit. And then on this side, there's the column, which obviously needs to remain to hold up the big beam that runs across the roof like that. And then inside the ceiling, there's another beam that runs across that way that holds the roof up. But we have put plyboard and then plaster on that. So that's really strong now. And then obviously we've plastered this little nib wall. And when you stand back here, obviously the back windows, we've framed the two back windows, new back windows, and the back door. We've framed those in. It's plastered on the inside, and then we've plasticed them up at the moment just to stop the weather. But when you look from this side, it's so much more open. So across there, you'll have a little bit of bench space, bench top, a bit of stone and cupboards across the bottom. But this is all just open. It's going to look so good when it's finished, like compared to when we started. Now, if we go into this little section here, it might just be a little bit dark. You can see from this side, we've actually framed out and put some yellow tongue flooring in underneath where the new recycled timber will go in. This here is a stack of recycled timber that we bought the other day to patch this area. And from this side, you can really see now where that fridge is going to sit. So the fridge will sit in there, and then the kitchen bench finishes almost halfway on that pole there. It goes across like that. And it's so open, it's really cool. I know it's dark, but that's because there's no lighting, because this week my electrician will have to turn the power off. He has to upgrade the actual electrical switchboard, because what we found was all of these lights in this end of the house, they weren't running on the light circuits, they were running on the power circuits, and you can't have that. So he has to redo the whole board and upgrade everything, fix it all up, so that it's all safe and it's all working properly as per Australian regulations. So, but as you can see, this wall has been filled in now, so there's no doorway in there. We framed it up, straightened it right up. There'll be desks and so forth along this wall there, and then on that side of the nib wall, there's actually going to be the wine fridge and a bar. That's going to look so good. And then on this side, you can see now the cavity door, and there's no lights in here, but the walk-in pantry is all plastered and ready for cabinetry. So that's all done. All the wiring's been run. You can see now here the oven wire and the gas point is there. The water point for the fridge and the power is there. So that's all plumbed in. You can see power points over here as well. And then you can see that we've removed the double aluminium doors at the back, and we've framed out for the highlight window there. And then on this side, we've framed for the big window there that goes over the sink as well. And then that's where the new back solid timber door will go. That actually is the jamb, I think, there for the new timber back door. That's actually cut out. There's just sheets leaned against it. That's actually a door there. You can see here as well the drainage points for under the sink, and then we've got some wires coming out of the wall for the LED lights that'll go underneath the cabinetry. That's all done. And then obviously the range hood ductings there and the power point for the range hood as well. So all done this week. I think the plasterers are back to do more. I mean, all the external corners here have not been done yet, but I'm sure they'll get to that pretty soon. But it's all been plastered, so really good work by all of the guys this week. And then if we come downstairs, just to finish the video off, you can see that's what the timber looks like underneath the bamboo boards that was a floating floor. You got these gorgeous Tasmanian oak floors underneath. You know, so nice. If we go downstairs, something we found underneath the carpet, there was a big mound. These tiles were actually popped up. They'd popped, and you could bounce on it like a trampoline. So we thought, all right, we have to take them up. Now, underneath the carpet was these terracotta tiles, and under the terracotta tiles, we found slate tiles. So you can see they're old slate tiles. They're quite thin slate tiles, definitely slate. So the boys have started jackhammering that up at the end of the week. So we'll have to pull all these floors. So that's 2 layers of tiles in this down here. Then we'll put self-leveling agent, and then that'll enable us then to put the carpet and the timber where we need to. We have finished everything for the walk-in robe here. That's ready for the carcasses, and then we've also self-leveled all of the floor in preparation for tiling. We just need to screed the shower base. The strip grate's all put in, the plumbing's been moved, and I think I touched on it last time how it's all plastered and ready for tiling. So once we've done the screed in the shower, we'll be ready, completely ready for tiling. So this has got, as you can see, a completely self-level floor with the new compound. So big focus will be the outside floors here this week. So jackhammering 2 layers of floors out, then we'll hit it with the grinder or just knock the high parts off, and then we'll put some self-leveling agent in. And then out here as well, this all has to come up as well. And then we put plyboard in. This section here is going to be a timber hallway, new or recycled timber, to match in upstairs. And then these stairs here underneath this, they're going to be sanded back to be, you know, the Tasmanian floor that they are underneath. So, massive week again by the boys. Really proud of them. They really dug in this week for many reasons. And if they're watching this video, I can't thank you guys enough. You're unreal, week in, week out. So if you're someone watching this video and you've been following the progress of this job in Wimborne Avenue in Mount Eliza, please, and you've got a project you'd love us to talk to you about, give us a buzz. I'd love to chat with you. Yeah, thanks for watching.